Hello, everybody. Here's Jan as always, and today is Monday. It's like 6th of May, I guess, and it's a little bit late. As always, I'm late on the schedule, uh, like 2 weeks late. It's all right. We are doing well. Me, my business, my partner, everything is going well. But there's so much different things which will not care about themselves. So I have to put lots of time and lots of energy into it. So I'm like a little bit like struggling with this channel or just like with the posting on this channel regularly. I'm a little bit struggling with that, but the rest of it is basically all right. I'm here in my office, which is right now really cool because I have those different four monitors with School of Athens on every single each of them. Let me just pull it here. Yeah, it's really cool because it's basically PC. The PC is fuck. Yeah, it's over there. And I just got myself, this is the really nice plant. And after that, there's a cupboard. But I get myself this really nice shelf, which is on the basically left side of the working space. I got myself the microphone. And the shelf is really cool because, first of all, I have the PC over there. I have some kind of things for example, teleprompter, or for the camera, and the lights over here on the small one. And after that, there's few books, and there's some other things like camera and some other. Yeah, let me just show it to you. I have a chest over here with the camera. After that, there's just some things, but there's some books which are really nice, and I have the teleprompter lights and the PC over here. All the cables are a little bit not in shape, but they're at least not really visible. And after that, there's my working table. So the working space is really nice. After that, there is the cupboard, and we are just discussing that we would have. It would be really nice to just have like a lizard over here in the terrarium. We are thinking about like agama. I'm not really sure how to call that in English, but it's agama in Czech. After that, there's really nothing much going on the other side of the room. This is really cool, and on the other side, there's just really nothing. But anyways, I'm sorry of just not really publishing anything. I was deep in the work. Right now, we are just starting with the new client, and we are doing much more things with the current client. For example, with our biggest client, he just asked me if I can help him with the webinar. So I just have to figured out all of the different things for the webinar, like from basically the marketing of the webinar, because he has on the top of the funnel, he has the YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook groups content, and it's just inbound. So basically we just create organic content or organic stuff for top of the funnel. And after there's also meta ads, basically for most of the time the meta ads are just basically for the reality or just selling the properties, not really for the inbound. But we are thinking, or myself, I was thinking about like different ways I can just help him market the webinar. So we have the top of the funnel. We'll push lots of different stuff to the content side. After that, in the last 2 weeks before the webinar, we will start with the meta ads. And I basically just throughout the last weekend, I did in like 7-8 hours, something like that, all of the work for like the preparations of the webinar. So the landing page, the emails, the information about the webinar itself, and everything, also with like the ideas for the videos and so on, which we will push in the main content. So it was fun. On the other side, with the different client, with the financial advisor, which we are working with on like pay on the results basis. we had some discussions in the last 2 weeks, and we figured out that we don't really need to push quality of the content too much, and my time should be basically on I would say on the inbound strategies. So I have some time which I can or I am able to invest in this client, in this project, and much more effective it would be that this time would be distributed throughout basically inbound strategies. So conversation with people which basically interact with our content. For example, they just give us a like on Instagram, Facebook, or they just give us or give us a comment or something like that. So we have this conversation strategy. It's called inbound strategy. We will send them some videos. They will answer negatively or positively. And after that, our goal is basically to just get them on the call. So I'm helping a lot with it. So our goal is really to just get like 20 people on the call with my client, and we are on like 2, 3 maybe this month. So we need to really push it, but that's lots of work on that. So yeah, there's always something going on right now. I'm just really tired. I didn't want to do this video. I didn't want to work at all. I think I work like 6 hours today, and I just want to push it like 2 more hours. We just hit the 8 and I don't know, retire today. But I just want to finish like another one thing, which is newsletter for the client, which I need to prepare. And after that, I will just give it a break, I think, and I will go to training, workout. But I was thinking and I was discussing this morning with my colleague about the motivation, because we find out, or basically we kind of knew, but we are discussing more, so we find out in deeper things, on deeper level, that my motivation in the past, in like in the beginning, like September, October, something like that, my motivation was really pushed from my anger and my hate, and those kind of bad emotions really pushed me forward and give it the like discipline and motivation which I needed to just get on the next level. But after that, and basically throughout those months, I had like crazy discipline, I think, or for me it was at least crazy. I work a lot and I work out a lot, so I had lots of training, like 3-4 times a week in my home gym. And after that, I was working like 50 hours, and it was all right. I was sick sometime, but right now I'm able to regulate that. And just fun fact, when I work for more than 50 hours a week, I just need to take a break for like a day or two, or I will be sick. So it's just better to have a rest for like, or 2 lazy days. I would say like lazy means like 4 hours or 5 hours or 6 hours of work, not really that. But if I will not do that, I will basically be sick, or something will just kill me, or the body itself will find out the way to just stop me from working. But after that, after this period of just crazy discipline from my side, which was motivated by the anger, by the hate, by whatever, just bad emotions, after this period, I basically really transformed myself, changed basically everything, my habits, my mind, my paradigms, and I find out a girl, a partner. We basically move in. We are in a flat. We are living together, and basically the basic goal, the one of the goals which I wanted to achieve in my life, and it was a big goal for me, at least from like 15 or something. I just wanted to live with a girl, and I wanted to have a partner in my life, and I wanted to be happy with her, and I wanted to basically stay with her. And this goal was achieved in my 21, or when I'm 21. And right now, it basically shifted the motivation, my motivation, because there's really not a much of hate or anger anymore. Before that, a few months ago, there was a lot, and it really pushed me. And right now, there's just so less, or so much less. And it's bad, or it's not bad, but you're discussing it with my partner this morning, and we think that if I will not question that and question my paradigm about motivation, I think I will fall back into the old railways or the old road of just creating the anger in myself and being unhappy in the happy situation. And it's really hard. It's really hard to be unhappy or to be angry when there's everything great. You have a partner who loves you, who cares about you, and so on. It's so much harder to be angry about your current situation if you're in a great situation. So we're discussing like what or how should my motivation change in the future or right now, because I really have to find some motivation in myself right now, or something which will push me, because I feel it's a problem for me. I don't see the vision, or I see the vision. I have the same vision, but there's like the current situation which this doesn't really motivates me a lot, because I was really motivated by the anger and the bad emotions, and right now all of that is like gone. So I just have to find a different way, or get myself, or get my paradigm to different vision or different angle, and just change the angle for it to really find out like different motivation or different point of view which will motivate me, because I'm not really able to focus or just get myself to do some stuff like training, like workout, or like reading books. I just hate it. I just hate it so much, and I don't know why. If the reason is basically that I'm just lazy, maybe, and I just find out so many distractions, like some video games or some TV series which will distract me, and I don't want to do the simple stuff like reading or working out. Which this could be also a reason, I don't know. But I feel like there was a trend with my motivation, which is no longer available or no longer real. So I have to find something new which will motivate me and really push me forward. So this is just one thing which I had on my head, in my brain today. Leave it, share it, I don't fucking care. See you in the next one. Bye.